Alright. I think if you played Bayonetta, the game, you might know the actor Jennifer Halls. Well, I am glad that I haven't talked about this back then because there has been a new update. But let's first talk about what happened. Like, I'm gonna explain everything what happened right now. So, Jennifer Taylor, who is a Jennifer Hale speaks out on a replacing Bayonetta original voice actor update. Now, Jennifer, known for her role as a Commander Sharp the Mass Effect series and the new voice actor character Bayonetta, released a statement in response to discouraged followers. Bayonetta former voice actors claimed she wasn't offered a living wage by Platinum Games to reprise her role as an Umbrian witch. Over the weekend, Hellena Taylor, Hellena Taylor, the original voice actor for Platinum Games' style hack and slash series Bayonetta, uploaded 4 videos to her official Twitter account claiming the Platinum game is offering an insulting flat rate of 4,000 to repress her role as a Bayonetta. That is pretty small. Now, let me say something about voice actor. I think voice actors are getting paid very small. I think the voice actor of Naruto got paid maybe I don't know how much. I think it was very small, like $500 maybe. I don't know, can't remember like that. But it's not easy being one. All right. Sometimes you have it. What the fuck am I watching? Clean a demon sex toy in a punk slice of game. What the fuck that came out of my pause. Okay, that oh fuck. Why would what? Sorry, that just came out of nowhere. Well, let's continue. What the fuck? Why? I was like trying to explain, and then I see this fucking dildo, and I was like, wait, what's this? Clean and demon sex toys and the punk slice of. I was like, why? Why would you recommend this? Watch? No, fuck no. No. Let's continue back. What was I trying to say? Yes. So, Hellena Taylor, the original voice actor of Bayonetta, uploaded a video about how she only gets 4,000, and it's an insulting because I think voice acting don't get paid a lot. They get really small, and it's not easy because the people, they decide if your voice is like they decide if your voice is good or not. Like, it's not easy. I think there was a Rick and Morty voice show where he made they need to make Rick drunk, and they actually made him drunk, and sometimes he would say random shit. I think that's difficult. It's also difficult making different voices. Like in the Family Guy, the guy Peter, I don't know his actor, he makes I think Stewie, Brian, and many more. And it's like incredible trying to have different voices at the different time. Is not easy. It's stressful probably. Reading a text and trying to not fuck it up is hard. And they can always decide maybe we want someone else. Sorry, so no, it's not easy, right? So don't come in here and say voice acting is the most easiest thing I could do it. No, you couldn't. Your shitty 12-year-old voice would not make this game good. I can if I see a game campaign story and you say listen soldiers trying to be a real tough, but you speak like a 12-year-old shithead, I'm gonna laugh my asses off. All right. I remember so many. I played Gary's mod. Okay, this is the story in Dark LP. And this guy tried to rob me. He was a 6-year-old child. I couldn't take him seriously. You know what I did? I pulled out my shotgun, shot him in his face, and he cried an admin. And then him, and the admin talked, and I had told him, I can't take him seriously. He's a 6-year-old child. And the admin agreed with me because in the end, it's like that. like, you think a tough man with a mustache and scars, and then he speaks like a 12-year-old would take me seriously. It's like in GTA 5. Some cringe small kid tries to insult me. I'm not gonna take it seriously because it's just so funny. But yeah, the trailer, I'm not gonna click it on because it's lovely. Then Jennifer Hall, who speaks about it, people are she's getting backlashes because she gets Bayonetta 3, and people are not happy about it. I think it just sucks. I mean, she's trying to support, but at the same time, she's also getting backlash. If I check down on Twitter, but I'm not. Actually, wait, no, I have to. Let's do it. Where was it? Here. Oh, Jesus Christ, my eyes just exploded for a second. No. Here. That's it. As you can see, backlashes. They're getting absolutely backlashes. People just don't understand it right now. And I think this guy's a dumbass. What the fuck? Okay, like, there's a bunch of people being little shit to her just because she got Bayonetta 3. But that's just gatekeeping some voice actors. Alright? But so yeah. Then what happened is that Bayonet Origin Bayonet Origin voice actor is urging to people to boycott this game over insulting pay offer Hellena Taylor, who's the like I said, voice actress on Bayonet, got exposed by she made a very long 4 videos. And then, alright, let's go back. Jesus Christ. Well, here's the thing. So she was upset that we all thought in the beginning before. We all thought that is unfair, and she doesn't want to get paid less, and we all did agree, and we said, hey, this is not right, Nintendo, and I don't know the other company. Well, Nintendo doesn't write shit because, like I said, they are still trying to figure out with that fax machine, not fax machines, how to write something to a fan, so to say hello. We have been updated that is not true, and Moist Critical gives us the way because he made a video, but like I said, let's just watch it because he explains it very great in my opinion.
Internet drama is a lot like a Pokemon. It can always evolve, and that's exactly what we've seen today. A very spicy piece of drama recently just entered into its metamorphosis stage, and now it's about to pop out of the larva and become a beautiful butterfly. And unfortunately, this butterfly is coming with bad news. It seems like we may have all been lied to, fed a fib, played for a fool, schmeckeldorfed. It's in regards to the Bayonetta 3 situation. I recently made a video covering all of the drama with Bayonetta 3, and within 24 hours of posting this video, the entire situation got flipped on its ass with a stunning plot twist the likes of which George R.R. Martin could only dream of writing, and it's left me out in the rain, cold, scared, and wondering where everything went wrong. For those that aren't caught up to speed with this latest drama lore, I'll give you the quick breakdown. Hellena Taylor is the voice actress behind Bayonetta, an iconic character, and she made a series of posts on Twitter that all went viral, the first of which being a video that has nearly 10 million views, stating that the reason she's not voicing Bayonetta in the new game coming up is because they were only offering her $4,000 for the whole game. Obviously, $4,000 for a role this size in a AAA game of this caliber is pretty low. You could probably make $4,000 quicker and easier just pretending to be a girl in RuneScape, so she called it an insulting offer, and everyone on the internet agreed, because obviously this is a pretty shitty deal. So she turned down the role and walked away and said that it's because they were only offering her that $4,000 for the whole game. She then urged fans to boycott Bayonetta 3 and instead spend that money on charities instead. Now, Nintendo does what Nintendo does best. They ignored this whole situation. I think they're still trying to figure out how email works, so they probably never even saw this to begin with. But Platinum Games lead Hideki Kamiya did at least become aware of this situation by making that post saying, you know, it's sad about the untruth out there and beware of my rules. The tweet reads like a monologue from a villain after they've been caught in Scooby-Doo, but the beware of my rules that he caps locked in there refers to his rule of if you speak English, you get blocked. For many years now, Kamiya has been well known to block anyone that speaks English at him. His fucking block list is longer than the Yellow Page phone book. There are more people on his block list than there are registered in the goddamn US criminal database. It's wild how many people he's blocked. So that's what he's talking about here. And for the last couple days, this is where the story had stopped. This is where the brakes were really pumped into full effect until last night. A Bloomberg article came out that really absolutely changed the entire situation here. Bloomberg, more like Boomberg, because this shit was a bomb. The report comes from two people who were familiar with the negotiations, and the documentation was reviewed by Bloomberg and confirmed to be genuine. So according to them, Platinum Games really wanted to get Hellena Taylor back in voicing Bayonetta. According to the documents, they didn't offer her $4,000 for the entire game. They offered her up to $4,000 per session for 5 sessions of 4 hours each. So about $1,000 per hour, which is very different than the claims Hellena Taylor was leading us to believe. So in response to the initial offer here of the $4,000 per session, Taylor allegedly asked for a 6-figure sum as well as residuals on the game, which Platinum declined, and then after those negotiations fell through, she walked away and they took auditions for a new voice actress for Bayonetta. According to professional voice actors, that $4,000 per session rate that Hellena Taylor was being offered is above the norm. Now, I do think it's important to mention that there's still plenty of room here for a debate on whether or not voice acting talent is paid reasonably. As I understand it, it's actually been a long-running thing for a while that voice actors get fucked in the face when it comes to what they're paid for their work, at least in comparison to other mediums, and I didn't realize how big this problem was. Even just recently, the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero dub actors came out and revealed that they were only getting paid $150 each for their roles. And these were huge roles. Like, that is outrageous. And I've seen plenty of actual fucking stupid brain takes from Twitter assholes who love to take their pants off and wiggle their little wiener around saying, voice acting's so easy, they shouldn't even be paid at all. They're paid in exposure more than anything. They should be grateful to even be in the game to begin with. It's an honor. I don't know why they're even asking for pay. $1,000 is too much for how easy the job is. And I think it's pretty clear how dumb that shit is. Voice acting is a legitimate talent that takes years to perfect, and it's a very important part of media, especially games. If you have shitty voice acting, the character is going to become a laughable joke and the narrative is going to fall flat on its face. We've seen it a million times before, and we'll see it a million more into the future. Voice acting is integral to these stories. And if you don't think so, then please just play the games on mute from now on. Put your money where your mouth is. I'd like to see how much you really connect with a game when it's just completely fucking muted throughout all of its cutscenes and shit. It is a big component, so I'm really tired of that dumb take. But Hellena Taylor here, if all of this is true, which it seems like it is the worst person to try and spark this kind of debate because she's just completely framed this wrongly by lying and manipulating everyone. She also did respond with an email saying that it's all an absolute lie and said Platinum was trying to save their ass and the game. She said she stood by everything she said in the video. I would like to put this whole bloody franchise behind me, quite frankly. Get on with my life in theater, she wrote. So this is an absolute dog shit response from Hellena Taylor here. I don't even know where to begin. I guess we'll start with the obvious one. If this is all a lie, it should be extremely easy for her to prove that they're lying because she's already broken the NDA. You know, she's already wiped her whole ass with the NDA. You might as well just show the contract they offered you, the negotiation documents they offered you that would confirm your side of $4,000 for the whole game. You should be able to easily produce that, considering you've already broken the NDA, so there's no reason not to prove that you're being truthful here. This should be an easy slam dunk if this is all a lie. But then she goes on to say that she wants to put this entire bloody franchise behind her and move on. You started this. You were the instigator. What do you mean? It's not like this just came out of nowhere and threw you into this whirlwind of chaos. You were the one that came here and made this whole hoopla. So I really don't understand why she's trying to portray herself as the victim here now. Like, in the first place, she was viewed as a victim of a very shitty negotiation on behalf of Platinum Games and Nintendo. But now, after this information comes forward, her response should be, this is a lie and here's my proof, as opposed to, it's a lie and I just want to move on. I just want to wash my hands of this. This is, now they're being childish. Now they're playing dirty in the pig pen and I just won't have any of that. I'm moving on. Like, that's not how you do this. You've ruined your own career now. If all of this from their side is the accurate one, your entire career as a voice actress is kaput. You've completely lied about what happened here and fabricated the story and even called on a boycott of the property, trying to directly hurt them financially off of a completely manufactured story. Again, this isn't directly from Platinum Games nor Nintendo, so I still think it should be taken with a grain of salt. But the fact that this came from two people in the negotiations with Hellena Taylor, as well as confirmed by Bloomberg, as well as corroborated by a few other sources inside the industry, it's very strong evidence here against Hellena Taylor's claims. I'd like to believe that Hellena Taylor didn't lie about this whole thing and is going to come out of nowhere with this ace card like Yugi Moto pulling out the Dark Magician at the last second, but I'm very skeptical now because of this email that was released in the report as well. But we'll have to wait and see. If she lied about all of this, I think that is beyond scummy. What a fucked up, messy situation. I really don't even understand what the end goal would have been for her in this case. All it's done is ruin her career as a voice actress, as well as maybe even just in theater to begin with, because if anyone looks up Hellena Taylor now, they're going to find this massive scandal, if it's proven that she lied about all of it. So this was legitimately just a career ender. She just checkmated her whole acting livelihood. And I just don't even understand why. If, of course, it all is confirmed. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about it because this was kind of a wild development, and that's about it. So
yeah. Interesting. It completely changed the game. I mean the drama. Because it looks like, she's actually the victim. No, she used to be the victim. Now she's just lying. What is fucking insane, And I find it just sucks, because everyone was like really supporting her, and now she's, yeah, she just looks like she lied to everyone. Let's see what people respond to it. Oh, these guys. This is the same company. Yeah, I think people still don't know. Well, like I said, she fuck my brain. She lied to us. Like I said, it felt like we thought she was a good guy and we are fighting the bad guys, and then we defeated the bad guys, but actually they were the good guys and the good guy was the bad guy, so we just got backstabbed and we just helped her out. It just feels like that, alright? Calm down after the storm. So yeah, so I think she deleted the tweet. Because I think that was just bad.
So, to Kamiya, the presidents of Nintendo, Lazarus even, and Lazarus, if a man comes back from the who have followed me on Twitter.
Yeah, so I think she tweeted a thing about it, and she said, I think like Mario's critical, she's done, she wants to move on, but in the end, it doesn't look good. And then she posts this calm after the storm morning walk, like I said, and then people are just like questioning. Show us proof. Show us proof. stop, like, those people. I think there are some people I know, like I knew one back then. They would be a bitch. All right, I'm just saying that they would be a bitch, but exactly after that, when they get criticized and they get wrong, they don't want to talk about it. They just want to be done with it because they just don't accept criticism, you know. And it looks like she doesn't like it, and now she's trying to like, blah, nothing happened, like, you know. Like I said, that's a lot of money, and I should take that. And Bayonet 3 is, I think, I never played, but the community is big. I know that. The fact that you walked out, mistreated your fans, misleading everyone, backstabbed legit everyone, and don't have proof except lying and just saying, I'm done, I don't want to talk about this, and hiding away and sending this, makes you the evil guy. Alright? You failed. You legit fucked up. And I think your career is pretty fucked, like most critics said. You lied legit everyone, even your fans that supported you. And now that's what you get. Karma, that's karma. And karma is a bitch. And I think that's enough for this drama. Goodbye.